Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Hashfi Haul Ramadan, number student 2024-32071. Here I want to explain the practicum practice 1 until 3. Here I want to explain the practice 1. First one, I want to practice the network footprinting. The step by step is one. We finding the local network informations. We use the IP config, and the my local IP address is 192.168.157, and after we got the IP address, we use the code, the nmap minus sn, the IP address. This is for discovering active hosts, and this is the code is used to ping scan to find other device on the same network. I scan the entire subnet using the slash 24. The slash 24 is the next steps, and the result show that there are 7 hosts. The 7 hosts. The 7 hosts is active in my network, including their IP and MAC address. After that, I perform a scene scan on the target IP 192.168.1.1. This step is identifies open ports, and shows port 80 is open, which means the device is running an HTTP service. After that, the step is DNS lookup. The DNS lookup I use to find the IP address of a domain. In this case, is the google.com. This tool translates the human readable domain name into its specific IP address, both for IPv4 and IPv6. And after that, I use the tracer command to track the path my data takes to reach Google. This show every hop or router the packet passed through. It took 10 hops for the connections to reach the final destinations. Okay, next we go to the step, the practice 2. I want to the practice scanning nmap. I use the application, the ZenMap. First one, the host discover or ping scan. In this first step, I perform a ping scan on the entire network subnet. The goal here is host discovery, to see which devices are currently active. Nmap scan 256 IP address and found 5 active hosts, including the target at 192.168.1.57. After that, uh, I'm doing the regular scan or basic port scan. I run a regular scan on the specific target. This is a basic scan of the top 1000 most common TCP port. The results show that 4 ports are open: 135, 139, 445, and 1432, which indicates PostgreSQL database is running. And I'm doing the intense scan, surface and OS detections. Wait. Okay. To get more detail, I perform an intense scan. The min A flag enable OS detections, version detections, and script scanning. Here we can see the specific versions of the service, such as PostgreSQL 9.6.0. Nmap also attempt to guess the operating system by analyzing the TCP IP fingerprint. Okay, after that, I'm doing the full port scan. Because standard scan only checks the top 1000 ports. I run an intense scan for all TCP ports. This ensures no hidden surface are missed. In this result, many more open ports were discovered in the high range above 49,000, which are mostly dynamic Microsoft RPC service. And the last test is slow comprehensive scan. Finally, I conducted a slow comprehensive scan. This is the most thorough method because it scans both TCP or using SIN stealth and UDP ports simultaneously. It also runs default Nmap script to find vulnerabilities or extra informations. We can see UDP ports like 123 NTP and 137 net BIOS. Appring are open or filter. Okay, that's my explanations on the practice 2. Thank you. We have to ping the Google. And after this, we have to know my IP address. We use the ipconfig code, and here my ipconfig 172.18.198.170. And after this, we have to move. We have to use the HTTP forever to get the HTTP in the Wireshark and the HTTPS. Wait, my signal is like. And here the HTTPS YouTube. After that, we go to the Wireshark application. We have to stop the Wireshark to use the filter in the Wireshark application. The filter number one is ICMP. Oh no. We go to the Wireshark application. In my Wireshark, the filter ICMP is not work. I don't know why. We move to the filter number 2, IP search. Okay, and enter. Okay, I apply a search filter using my specific IP address. This helps me monitor outbound traffic, which means I can see every connection my device is trying to make to the outside world. And the filter number 3 is HTTP. Okay. The HTTP is used to capture encrypted web traffic, and after that I used to filter TCP port XT and this. On port XT, I can perform a deep inspections of data. For example, I can see the GET request and the I can see the GET request response from the server. This proof that the data is sent in plain text, meaning anyone on the network could potentially read the content. After that, I use the filter TCP port 443. I use the port 443 to look at HTTPS traffic. Unlike port XT, the data here is encrypted using TLS or SSL. While I cannot read the actual message content, I can observe the security handshake process and ensure the secure connection is stable. After that, I use the filter IP address. Okay, this universal filter, it shows every single packet involving my IP address, whether my device is the sender or the receiver. It is very effective for mapping my device entire communication behavior across all protocol like ICMP, TCP, and TLS. And the last filter is TCP flex sin 1. Okay, the filter is to find connection requests. the SYN flag is used to start a new connection. This is crucial for security analysis because it helps my identify which hosts are trying to initiations conversation with my device. Okay, that's my explanation.